Want to know why Jared Leto is the best Joker ever? Stay tuned.
Gods on earth.
Yeah. Everybody talks down on Jared Leto. And you know what? I liked his performance. I really did. I'm not going to say that the script could have been a little bit better, but his character as the Joker definitely was outstanding. So the reasons that I have are pretty simple. If I was a gangster, the prince of crime, I would look like him. I would be as resourceful as him. I would have the girl like him. But first, let's do some real comparisons here. Let's take a look at Cesar Romero. All right? You got Cesar Romero. You look at his Joker. Let's put it up on the screen. You check him out, right? He has a particular look. He's from a specific time period. He was perfect for what he did, right? And then, who else do you have? You have Jack Nicholson. I actually grew up with it. I believe I watched the Batman in the movie theater, and I got to see it live as it rolled out. And I'll tell you what, that was an amazing performance. I even had the soundtrack. I remember having the cassette. I had the Batman soundtrack playing. And so that was awesome. Like, I lived through that, man. I like Jack Nicholson, man. Like, he was awesome. So let's take a look at him. Let's see what he looks like, right? Let's check him out. You've got Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was great. He did great in his performance. I mean, you know, I lived through that too. I was in line for 3 hours to go see this. I remember some people offered us $20 to cut in line. And, you know, we took the $20. That paid for our tickets, you know. So it was cool. But we were there for 3 hours, man. I thought it was amazing. So I'm not hating on anybody the way y'all hate on Jared Leto. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix, who did an amazing job, right? Like, we went in there and we felt it. Like, we felt like we were part of the movie. Like, we wanted him to win. We wanted him to succeed. And you know what? We got an excellent origin story, right? But what all these characters have is that they fit the era that they're in, right? And a lot of people don't give that same credit when they look at Cesar Romero. I mean, if you compare it to the standards of right now, like, he's not even scary. He's not even, you know, what we would think the Joker is now, right? So people say, well, back then he was perfect. Well, you know what? We are in some different times right now. People are going to have tattoos. You know, maybe some of you guys don't, and that's why you feel like, oh, he shouldn't have had tattoos. Hey, I understand. I relate. I'm covered in tattoos under this shirt. So when I saw his performance, I immediately associated him with what I thought a prince of crime would be. He was like the Joker mixed with Carmine Falcone. You know, he was a mobster. He was a boss. He had people under him. He was resourceful, right? But that's not even the reason. I'm just doing that to illustrate that he is for the current time period. Like, for people my age bracket, a little bit younger, like, we grew up in the 90s. Like, if you ever grew up on the streets or saw anything like that, I mean, this is what the wealthy people in the underground world, the mob boss world would be. I mean, and ultimately, Joker is some type of mob boss figure. He's the prince of crime, right? So that's still not the reason. The real reason is, now that you have a Harley Quinn, you wouldn't see them paired up with Jack Nicholson. You wouldn't see them paired up with Cesar Romero. You wouldn't see her paired up with Heath Ledger. You wouldn't see her paired up with Joaquin Phoenix either. It's not a match. Jared Leto is the match. So now that you have a Harley, you have to have the Joker that matches the Harley. And that's why he's the best. And you know what? I'm even hearing rumors that he is going to be in the Birds of Prey movie. That they're going to have some type of flashbacks, because it's already set in people's mind. People wanted to see that. I want to see that. I want to see their interaction. You know, so the truth is, he was blackballed, and we all know that. And that's why everybody that comes on here and talks negatively about Jared Leto's performance. They all know that. You're just, repeating in the machine. You're just repeating, recycling everything that you've seen. But we all know that Suicide Squad wasn't that bad. We all know that he doesn't deserve this type of flack. He did well. Maybe if they would have gave him some more screen time, I want to see more screen time. You know what? When I put Suicide Squad on, I just want to see the Joker and Harley interactions. I just want to see Joker. I want to see Jared Leto. So that's my take. That's what I believe. And guess what? He's going to be Morbius. Anybody know that? Did you know that he was going to come out in Morbius? They just wrapped up filming earlier this year, and Morbius is going to be coming out. Yeah. I would have liked to see more Jared Leto as Joker. So, since I can't see any more Jared Leto as Joker, at least from what we know, I'll gladly watch him as Morbius. I think it's going to be an excellent movie. I'm already collecting comics. And release the Snyder Cut. Release it. We need to see it. We want to see it. I get excited every post that I see. Release the Snyder Cut. So like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned because I got a lot of Morbius comics coming in and I want to show off my collection. Check out some of my other videos.
Gods on Earth.